also to find like love.
They say that to find love, you need to eat the 12 grapes.
Gracias. Feliz Navidad.
대한민국에서부터 장장 14시간 비행기를 타고 이동합니다. 이베리아 반도 북동쪽에 위치한 스페인의 인기 관광 도시. 천재 건축가 가우디의 영혼이 살아 숨쉬는 도시. 거리마다 정열로 가득 찬 도시. 우리는 바르셀로나로 떠납니다. 우리가 바르셀로나로 온 이유는 무엇일까요?
Hi, my name is Emma.
Hi, I'm Eva, and we are ex-exchange students from Dongguk University, born in 2002. We're gonna tell you a little bit about Christmas in Spain.
Okay, so Christmas in Spain, and especially in Barcelona, starts during the first weeks of December. And during these first weeks, families start preparing and decorating the house, putting up Christmas trees, and especially putting up the pesebre. This is the pesebre, which basically is a representation of the story of how Jesus was born, which in Spain, Christmas is based on the story of when Jesus was born.
Cagane is one of the people of this village.
Yeah, the translation in English would be like pooping man, because it's an intimate figurine, because you don't want to see someone pooping, you need to hide it. So then the funny thing is people have to find where is the caganer in your pesebre. Caganer is wearing this hat, which is called la ratina. Poor people or Catalan people were wearing during that time.
Yeah, during the winter season.
It's not that Caganer wears this hat. The thing is that population, men, wore this hat. So you can see different figurines are probably also wearing it. In the story in the Bible, what happens is that Jesus was born on the night of the 24th of December or during 25th of December, and during that days, like all the people from that area came to see Jesus to bring presents because they were a very poor family. So as you can see in this scene, there's Jesus and there's like lots of presents around it. All of the people were bringing warm clothes, some food, and it's like people bringing presents. In the story, there were 3 wise men that came from very different parts of the world, and they saw this star, and this star basically was telling them that Jesus was born, and they had to follow the star to find it. So these 3 wise men or 3 kings were just following the star, and they just met each other because they were following the same path. And here it's representing how the 3 men are taking on their camels, they are taking a journey to find Jesus and bring some more fancy presents. And other families have like huge dinner, which is called Nochebuena, which translated to English is like good night. So families reunite and have huge dinner.
It's like a really important family day.
Here in Barcelona, in Catalonia, we have a very, very special tradition. And I say that it's very special because it's very unique. And sometimes it's very funny to explain this tradition to foreigners because it sounds a little bit stupid, but it's so fun. And it's called tío. But I think that for you to understand this tradition, explain it from the beginning. So basically, what is tío? Tío is a log, like apart from the tree, that has a cute face, and it's magical, and it appears during December. And basically it appears to your house and you need to give him food. Basically the objective is that you give him food because he has to poop presents. And how does he poop presents? The whole family sings a song and with some sticks, and you hit him singing the song. I know it sounds very aggressive and violent, but it's a fun tradition. And a very important thing is that it's covered by a blanket, so the tío is not cold. Yeah. And after you hit him, you take off the blanket and it's full of presents.
Now it's time to experience cada tío.
Let's go. Okay, so So this is the song that my family says or sings. Tío, tío, caga turro d'avellanes i pinyons. Si no vols cagar, donaré un cop de bastó. 1, 2, 3, caga, tío. Which basically means, tío, tío, poop turrones, which is a snack, of almonds and like different kinds of nuts. And if you don't want to poop, I'm gonna hit you. So 1, 2, 3, poop, tío. It's a little bit aggressive.
But it's in a loving way.
Okay, so this is what tío pooped, and these are some examples of Spanish traditional Christmas snacks. And now we're going to introduce them to you. This is one of the most famous types, which we call it like the hard one, because you need to really break it. It's very hard and it's made out of almonds. And this is not a traditional one, but it's the one that kids love because it's made of chocolate and it's like crispy, but it's just chocolate and kids love it. It's not traditional, but right now it's one of the most famous ones. This is not very traditional, but it has some traditional things. It's called turrón de Gijón, and it's basically made also out of almond, but it's very soft. And I say that this is not traditional because it has also some chocolate, and traditionally it doesn't have chocolate. But this brown part, it's very, very traditional.
¡Feliz Año Nuevo!
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
To celebrate the new year on the 31st, we reunite with friends or family and we eat 12 grapes at the same time that 12 bell sounds come. Most people listen or have the TV on and just go with the bell sound from the TV. Eat them kind of stressfully, hoping that the wishes that we make while we're eating them will come true next year.
There's a newer tradition. This is not traditional, but this is something that young people do. That is eating the grapes under the table.
I do this for those dreams to come true, but also to find like
Love.
love.
To find love, you need to eat the 12 grapes under the table. But this is very modern.
I think this tradition comes from somewhere else. I don't really know where. And it just went through TikTok and then everyone wanted to do it.
After the New Year's Eve, which is called Nochevieja, which means old night because it's the oldest night of the year because it's the last night. We do the grapes, we celebrate New Year's, and then the next day on January 1st, normally families come together and also have a huge meal. As you can see, Christmas time, it's all about family, about being together with family and eating together.
And then during the next day, at about lunchtime, most families will meet together again and then they will have a big lunch together. For dessert, they will have el roscón de Reyes, which is like a big bread pie. I think it's essentially bread with some fruits.
It's in the form of like a circle, like if you imagine like a huge donut.
And inside it, you can find a small figurine of a king or a small bean. It's really, really important because if you get the slice that has the king inside, you're gonna get a small
crown.
present.
Oh really? In my family we don't have a present.
So we get a small present, which is a crown. The person who gets it will wear it for the evening.
It's the king of the, or the queen of the day.
And whoever gets the slice that has the bean, in my family's case, and that person will have to pay for the entire roscón.
지금까지 정열의 나라 스페인에서 인터뷰 진행해봤습니다. 일상이 흑백처럼 느껴진다면 형형색색의 스페인으로 떠나보시는 건 어떨까요?